Hello Aquarius, welcome to Daily Focus Tarot. I hope you are doing well. So let's see, for Monday the 7th, what should you focus on from Monday the 7th? Let's have the deck. I just need 3 cards. 3 cards, please. For Aquarius for Monday the 7th. And they gave 3. And what should they avoid for Monday the 7th? 3 cards. Okay. So, Monday, avoid being all in your head, being anxious, being terrified, feeling like you're stuck. Get out in nature, take a walk. That rhythmic back and forth between the left and the right helps the left and the right hemispheres connect. You know, that sort of back, forth, back, forth. You can look into tapping. That might help you. Very easy to do. Just go for a walk, meditate in nature with that walk. Stay out of your head in regards to, you know, your fears, your anxieties, where you're disconnected from yourself and your joy of life, where you feel stuck. It's because of those fears and anxieties. And most of them are in the past, but they're triggering, there's something in the present moment that's triggering them to come out. So really just be mindful of that. Reconnect to what brings you joy in life, what makes you happy. Reconnect to what gives you a sense of fulfillment and community, a sense of love. You know, if this new job, new marriage, new car isn't working out, if there's something in the community that isn't working out, you know, be mindful of overgiving of yourself, and not putting your, I mean, you have to compromise, right? To be part of a group, to be part of a community, part of a marriage, you have to compromise. Part of a job group, you know, not everybody wants to work Saturday, all day Saturday, every Saturday. You know, you take turns, right? So, but you also don't want to be taken advantage of either. Everybody needs to pull their fair share for it to work, for it to be an equal community, and you don't want to be constantly giving up your goals for other people's goals, right? So there's this fine line, and you need to set boundaries, but you need to do it in such a way that it's like a win-win for everybody, or it's like everybody has to compromise on something, right? It's not just you being the one who compromises all the time. So really be mindful of that. And if you're nervous about setting boundaries or fearful that, you know, somebody won't love you because you set boundaries, then they don't actually love you, okay? I'm just going to tell you that. Your fears and anxieties might be unfounded, but they also don't love you if they can't see that it, you know, they're overworking you, or that it hurts you, or, you know, and this, I'm talking about like platonic love. You know, they're a toxic work environment. They're not a good community that you're volunteering with or whatever. They're not your friends. Oh boy. There's a fight between the dog and the cats. Tuesday for Aquarius. Tuesday. What should Aquarius focus on for Tuesday, the 8th? Okay, we had 4 cards. The Fool went on the floor. What should Aquarius avoid for Tuesday the 8th? That is too many. One more for what they should avoid, if there is one. Okay, so where you are feeling judged about things that you're trying to accomplish and manifest, this to me is your inner critic, but you could also be experiencing judgment from other people. So where you're feeling judged about what you're trying to do and open up the doorway, you know, if you're not listening to your intuition, this inner critic is going to get, you know, the best of you in terms of self-sabotage. So really avoid self-sabotage, avoid listening to the negative things on Tuesday. Try and avoid that, you know, tell that inner critic to shut up. If it says you're ugly, tell it, no, I'm beautiful. Just keep doing that, and eventually your inner critic will learn. It'll get better. If there's, you know, if the critic is not your own voice, but it's a replay of somebody else's voice, you might need a little bit of therapy to help you unpack that and to help you work it out and understand that, you know, everybody has, even people who seem like they're put together, everybody has their own issues they have to work through in this life. And some people, they haven't done that, so then they put it on others. That's probably the nicest way I can say it. They're unevolved. They haven't matured, so they put their pain, they put their misery, they put their fear, their anxiety onto other people, and sometimes that gets stuck in your head and you replay it, and sometimes you need help to get it out of your head, right? It's not actually your thought, and once you recognize it's not actually your thought and it's not actually your problem, it was something that they put onto you and something that they didn't deal with themselves, probably because they had that same thought put onto them by someone else. Then it gets a little easier to deal with, but sometimes you need therapy. If you need therapy, there's no shame in that. Go get help. You know, there is help, even low cost help. If you need it, you can ask about sliding scales based on pay or payment plans, if your insurance doesn't cover it, but a lot more insurances are covering it. So what you should focus on for Tuesday, you know, you're looking at this material competition, or you're looking at brainstorming a way to have this new beginning, to start on this new journey, and you're looking for different perspectives on how you can take this action to start on this new journey. You're really brainstorming, you're really coming up with ideas for like a new career, how to improve your career, finances, how to lighten your load. New job, new house, new car, whatever the pentacles are for you. I'm not picking up health. I'm picking up something else. So you're looking at, although the Fool did fall on the floor, so for some people it could be health. You're looking at how to have this new beginning. And there is this potential for a new beginning, and you see it's got a heart shape right there. It's got that heart shape underneath it. It's also got like a 3-leaf clover. If you look at it, it's got, and then the 4th leaf is right in there in the middle of the heart. So there is this potential in this new beginning. Yeah, look within yourself. Look within yourself for the answers. Lighten the baggage, lighten the load a little bit. Let go of any sort of trauma. Try and let go of drama that's in your life. Simplify your life a little bit. And keep looking towards your goals. Wednesday for Aquarius. Wednesday for Aquarius. And the Fool came out again. Definitely starting a new journey. Have faith in yourself. What should Aquarius avoid on Wednesday? Apologies for the dog barking. Okay, so on Wednesday, really avoid not having a practical plan. Okay, you need to take practical steps. Don't let, you're trying to get back into balance. You're trying to get back into this place of balance, this place of being able to move forwards, move on with your life. And, there could be frustration, there could be delay, there could be mistakes on Wednesday, or you could be, resisting it. You need to look at your productivity, your efficiency when you're coming up with this plan. You need to look at what it is that, break down your goals. Break down your goals into smaller steps, because your goals are really important here. Paying attention to them and not letting them slip. Not letting yourself slip. Don't be too self-disciplined. Don't be a perfectionist, but also don't be like, well, I can't get it right now, so I'm not going to take any action. I'm not going to move forwards. I'm not going to do anything like that because it can't be perfect right now. Avoid that sort of imbalance in your thinking and your actions. Don't give into like imposter syndrome, or, that's a form of self-deception. Really be mindful of why you want to stay stagnant. Okay, and avoid that. So there is healing, there's beauty. Look at that peacock on the star. There's healing, there's beauty, there's joy. The star talks about that healing. It talks about that wish come true. It talks about that new beginning for yourself that the Fool is all about. So there's this healing with this new beginning when you start dropping this baggage where you're feeling like there's a massive imbalance. Or there's maybe somebody around you is a little bit greedy with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's this massive imbalance. Again, don't give in to perfectionism. So where you're feeling stuck, you're feeling that frustration. Don't also give in to busy work for the sake of appearing busy. You need to sit with your feelings, with your thoughts, in order to heal them and let them go. Okay? You need to sit with your plans and look at them realistically. Your plans for this new beginning, for this healing, for getting back into the flow of your life, for getting your mojo back. You need to look at those plans realistically. Don't just, be like, okay, I'm going to do this and be all gung-ho, and the second it doesn't work out, be like, oh no, it didn't work out. I can't do anything. Like that's trauma baggage too, that you need to work on. So don't give in to perfectionism, but also don't give in to stagnancy because things didn't work out on the first try, or things aren't going 100% the way you planned. Be mindful of that kind of way of thinking. Be mindful of that self-deception that is imposter syndrome. Thursday for Aquarius. Thursday for Aquarius. And what should they avoid? What should they avoid? Ooh. Okay, so on Thursday, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. So avoid being really judgmental about your career, about your finances, and the steps that you're taking to grow those finances, to grow that career. You might need a little bit more practice in some things, especially like, if you've never had a budget and you're trying to, that's one of your practical steps to move forwards with this Page of Pentacles. And you're studying how to do a budget, and the first time you do it, it doesn't quite work out. You overspend in one category or in all categories, and you just go back to the tooling board. You go back and you redraft your budget. So yeah, be mindful of that. You might just need a little bit more practice in making one. You're not going to be good at everything right off the bat. So there's something you need to give up in order to have a better work-life balance. There's something where you're feeling a little bit defeated. You're struggling on Thursday. You may feel like everybody hates you, or there's somebody who hates you, that they're plotting against you. This can be like a loss or a crisis, or it's just an ending of some kind. Because you need to give something up. You need to have a better work-life balance and think about what is, don't completely surrender. Like, don't let it bring you super down. But this is also an imbalance to the thinking that's really negative around you. This is an ending to that. The people around you who are really, they're really just not out for your own good. They don't care about you. So where you're feeling this block, this self-doubt, this procrastination and fear of change, you need to let go. Let go. Don't ignore the call. Don't ignore the call of the angel. The angel is calling you. Your inner higher self, the universe, God or goddess, angel, whatever it is calling you. It's got this trumpet here, and it's saying you need to let go in order to have this new beginning, this new day, this bright sunny day, and clear out these clouds. Listen to this. Okay? So you need to have good work-life balance, and think about that. Think about what does a life of luxury actually mean to you, And here's another peacock, just like in the star. What does it actually mean to you? Where is the balance? What is it you need to let go of in regards to your thinking, or in regards to something here in the physical world, so that you can get up and have that new beginning, so that you can stop feeling like this. You know, if you have to wear your armor, put on your armor, your mental and emotional armor to go to work every day, you know, it's time to start looking for a new job. So that was Thursday for Aquarius. So Friday for Aquarius, Friday what'd that be? The 11th. Friday the 11th for Aquarius. Friday the 11th for Aquarius. And what should Aquarius avoid on Friday the 11th? Ooh, what are they lacking clarity on? Okay, you are lacking clarity on, there's a deception, or this fear and anxiety of overwork. You're lacking clarity, you need to use your intuition. Yeah, where there's competition, you need to use your intuition. Sit with yourself, take some time out, meditate. Remember, things start out small and they grow. And you want them to grow strong. You don't want them to grow in a way that it's going to harm them. So you don't want them to grow too fast sometimes, because that could be harmful to them. So here we've got 8 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and Death. So you are looking at leaving behind these short-term satisfactions where you're struggling with stuff, where there's this I'm fine, but really you're not fine. You're looking to move towards a goal, towards the goal of emotional fulfillment in the long term, rather than in the short term. So you're looking to drop these burdens. You're looking to drop where you're struggling. You're looking to change things around on Friday, and it's starting with the way that you're thinking about the situation. You're getting rid of the old, whether it's your thoughts, physical things in your world, and sometimes just, you know, even if you don't believe in, like, everything in the universe is energy. So even if you don't believe in things like Reiki or Feng Shui, decluttering stuff, like cleaning stuff, moving it around, sorting through stuff, physically, you know, getting up and cleaning something, that oftentimes when we're doing something like that manually with our body, like the walking meditation, the things that have been in our unconscious mind, our subconscious mind, they're going to come up, and they're going to come up with an answer for us, right? Because our mind is working on it behind the scenes. If we're frustrated about something, often getting up and just walking away and doing something physical, and then coming back to the problem later. When we come back to the problem, we're more calm, we're more able to deal with it. We may have even come up with a solution without even consciously thinking of it while we were, being distracted by the physical stuff that we were doing. So a lot of times with the Death card, it's a transformation in thinking, which leads to a transformation in behavior patterns and a transformation in life overall. But if you're struggling with thinking about something or thinking new in a new way, sometimes it helps to just physically go and clean something, physically go and move stuff around. So you see stuff in like a different pattern, and then mentally you can see stuff in a different pattern. Like if your physical world is different, then your mental world can be different. And when we change our mental world, we also change our physical world. It's like an interplay that goes around in a circle, right? So that was for Friday. And let's do Saturday for Aquarius. Saturday the 12th. And what should they avoid? That is just too many cards. What should Aquarius avoid? Yeah, avoid being too hasty and taking shortcuts. You've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, for this transformation, reinvesting in yourself, finding your way, reconnecting to yourself deeper. So yeah, avoid being too hasty, taking shortcuts with this plan to move forwards in regards to your career and finances. Look at it, like I said, take a step back sometimes, especially when you're frustrated and it's not going quite according to plan. Take a step back and reevaluate and look at small tweaks you can make. So definitely on Saturday, avoid the rushing in, avoid the being too hasty, not looking at it from multiple perspectives, multiple angles. Now we've got Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups, Six of Cups in the reverse. So where you're feeling uninspired, you're living in the past, you're not in control of your emotions. You might be feeling like you're going this way, that way. You're being pushed and pulled with your emotions. Or you're not being, diplomatic, compassionate with other people. I'm getting it's more about your emotions being too much in the past, being a little too stagnant. Focus on not looking at the past, but at the future, because you've got this ace, you've got this potential for movement forwards, you've got this potential to transform things, to transform your finances, to transform your thinking around it. This could be a potential for romance, but to me this is more about you getting back in the flow of your life, getting your creativity back, getting your joy back, getting that sun that the angel in the Judgment card was talking about, trying to call you back to. What day was the Judgment card? Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. Sorry. I almost forget, like, stuff just flows out of my mouth and I almost forget about it as soon as I've said it sometimes, even when I'm not quite as tired yet. So yeah, this sun, this creativity, this growth, this joy, this rebirth and new beginning, you know, that the angel was talking about, it's here. You just need to take the action to stop living in the past. Stop letting your emotions about the past over control you, or nostalgia over control you. Yeah, focus on the new beginning, focus on the creativity, focus on transforming your thinking. Have a great week, Aquarius. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them. Feel free to leave suggestions. I'll see you next week. Take care of yourself. Bye.